John Cena is trying to save Cody Rhodes. I've watched that promo back at least 7 times, including about 4 times in a row just now before starting this. I do want to talk about how much of a masterpiece John Cena's promo was, but we'll save that for another video. In this one, I want to kind of talk about the art of storytelling and why I believe John Cena is trying to save Cody Rhodes. Everything that Cody Rhodes is going through is something that John Cena has already been through. It's been his entire career. The ups and downs, the ebbs and flows. Cena has already been through it all. There was a few things that he said in this promo that stood out to me that if you just watch his promo from the context of I'm talking to Cody Rhodes, it'll sound much different than the context of I've been in an abusive relationship. It'll sound much different than here is my heel promo. There's so many different ways in which you can listen to this promo and take something completely differently out of it. And in this one, I want to talk about Cody Rhodes. Before we get started, I want to let you know that we are trying to make a monumental accomplishment of getting 5,000 subscribers by the time of WrestleMania. So if you're new to the channel, the thing that I do here is I just give my own opinions on things that we see in wrestling. I try to come at it from a different perspective, something that you don't typically hear, just like in this video. So thank you for loaning me your ear just for a little bit amount of time. For those of you who are returning subscribers, I do have a channel membership section where I post membership exclusive content over there that you can see up to a month before it hits the public, if at all. Sometimes it just won't hit the public at all. But for now, let's get back to this video. The crux of John Cena's promo was about how much he always gave to the WWE Universe, and he never felt as though he got what he gave. He never felt as though he got that back in return. He just wanted to be accepted. He was different than the typical wrestler that WWE would bring in. All true. Muscle-bound, talent freaks, young, nepo babies, you name it, John Cena was not it. John Cena was a guy that could cut a good promo. John Cena was a guy that could rap. Had a good physique. That's pretty much where it ended. Everything else that he gained from there on was what he learned while training on the job. But the one thing that he couldn't get until his latter stages was universal love. From the time he came in and all throughout his career, let's go Cena, Cena sucks. Didn't feel as though he fit in. The crowd was always divided. And he always tried to please the Cena sucks guys. He changed himself. He changed his values. He changed his look. He changed everything. And still he wasn't accepted. So what did he do? He won. And he won and he won and he won, just like he said. And that wasn't enough because the people, including myself, hated it. See, as you listen to this promo and you just listen to it in the context of this is Cody, it's almost the same thing. It's as if he's speaking to Cody's future self because he is Cody's future self. The people hated him and he hung in there. He showed up for work every day, bust his ass, won and won and won, and the people hated him. Yet he would always come out and present a smile. He would always come out dressed in whatever it is colors that he was dressed in because he was the fans' puppet. So I want you to, we're going to stop the promo section of it right there, right? Because I want to talk about Cody coming out, and the way Cody came out bothered me. And I'm in another video, I'm going to chop up my live stream and I'm going to commentate over my live reaction so that you can see just how bothered I was by a lot of this stuff. But the more I slept on it and the more I watched it, the more it made sense to me. Or at least in the art of storytelling, or maybe I'm just making up stories in my own mind to make this make sense. But when Cody came out, I despised it. But when you put it one for one with John Cena's promo, especially the part about John Cena being their puppet, and he's not going to be their puppet any longer. Cody Rhodes came out there with a smile. Cody Rhodes came out there. He hit the floor twice. He did his whoa. He got his pyro. He got his pop. This is the same Cody Rhodes who for weeks has been pissed off about the attack that John Cena gave him at the Elimination Chamber. The guy that he looked up to. The guy that he drove around in the beginning of his career so that he could soak up knowledge and soak up game. And this guy turned his back on him. And everyone thought when Cody sees Cena, there's going to be some heat there. I'm expecting face-to-face, even if we don't get to the physicals. Even if we don't get to the physicals, I'm expecting face-to-face heat, grill session, borderline crash out without crashing out. Salute to the crash outs. And what did we get? He came down, and all you got to do is just look at John Cena's body language throughout this entrance, throughout Cody getting on the ropes and doing the whoa and getting more pyro. Cody gets in the ring. He's letting the fans get their shit in. And you just watch Cena the entire time. Cena wouldn't even look Cody's way. Why? Why wouldn't he look Cody's way? It's because he's seen it already. It would be as if he's looking in the mirror at a younger John Cena. And it's the same John Cena, meaning current John Cena. John Cena is hurt because of this. Why would this be like looking in the mirror at a younger John Cena? It's easy. When you look by and large at the internet, the IWC, and also, some fleeting fans that are there live, you know that it is split on the people that are on Cody's side versus the people that are not on Cody's side. Cody is not universally liked as a character. And at some point, it will become vocal with, let's go Cody, Cody sucks. It's going to become vocal at some point. Cena did not want to look back at himself and remind himself of what he once was, a puppet. Cody came out there, and instead of being enraged, he came out there smiling and doing the whole bit like a puppet would. And that's the part that most people, including Cody himself in character, didn't get from John Cena's promo. You didn't understand that part. If you listen to this promo as if Cena was talking to Cody, he's trying to save him. He's trying to save him from this split crowd. He's trying to save him from this crowd that's going to turn their backs on him and turn their backs on him in the future when he's doing everything the right way. He said he came back, and for 10 years, his last 10 years, he gave and gave and gave it all away. Hasn't won a match in 7 years. Why? Because everything that he got from the business, he tried to give back, and the people, allegedly, still, it wasn't enough. Now, granted, and I want to talk about this in a different video. I believe that this promo is the promo that Cena wanted to cut 10 years ago, but he said the last 10 years. He wanted to, no, let's say 12 years ago. This is the promo he wanted to cut on The Rock when he was supposed to turn heel. Put it into that context and you'll hear this promo differently again. There's so many ways that you can hear this promo. So when John Cena finally looks at Cody Rhodes, just look at it. It just looks disgusted. How could I have ever been this guy when these people don't appreciate it? How could I have ever come out here with a smile knowing these people don't fuck with me, and I'm trying my best to get the approval of these people, and I see it right in front of me. A guy that's just being walked into the slaughter and he can't even see it himself. So John Cena, he extended the olive branch. He said, hey, look, kid. And the look, kid wasn't to be disrespectful. The look, kid was, I see my younger self. The kid, John Cena, not the child, but, wet behind the ears, young, yada, yada. Even though Cody's about to be 40, but look, kid, meaning you're getting at this precipice in your career. This is the start of where things can get really big for you. That's the look, kid part. And that went over Cody's head because he's trying to tell you, hey, I've been here already. I've been here. Everything you're doing. You were supposed to come here and put paws on me. And you came out here smiling. Look, kid, you're reading the room wrong. These people don't really fuck with you like that. That's what I believe John Cena wanted to say with the look, kid, and Cody. Enough. Jesus Christ. The Cody part of this did no favors for me. But also I got to remember Cody is blind right now because he's a puppet. And he's doing things from a puppet's perspective. The more this story goes on, I would like to see something like this be a part of the angle. I think it's a nice little spin on the story that they're currently telling. It's an added layer. And by the end of it, we'll still see the same Cody, but it'll plant a seed for a future Cody. Now, how far into the future? Well, no. Depends on when Cody's ready to accept John Cena's message. But I just thought that this was a pretty dope way to look at this promo. Again, there's tons of ways in which you could look at this promo. And you know what? Maybe I'll do 2 more different ways. But I do like this one a lot because Cody is just walking into the slaughterhouse, doesn't see it. And this guy, John Cena, the you can't see me, is trying to protect him. Cody, maybe you should have listened to The Rock.